Good morning everybody, I hope that you are well. My name is Christianne and welcome to my channel Backpacking Bananas. I am still in Sydney, Australia, and if you've seen the recent videos you all know that I have just completed an 8-day tour with Welcome to Travel on their brand new Sydney tour, which is designed for people starting off on a working holiday visa. I'll link those videos down below if you would like to watch them. But that tour has finished now and it's my last few days in Sydney before I fly to the west coast to Perth to see my sister who lives there. And so I was thinking about what I wanted to do in my last few days, and turns out Welcome to Travel have an add-on to their 8-day tour where you get to explore the Blue Mountains. Now the Blue Mountains is a national park which is located just west of Sydney. It's a drive away. There's loads of hikes that you can do in the mountains, and normally you will stay there for a few days. This is somewhere that, despite having been to Australia and Sydney many times before, I have never been to, and so I thought what a better way to spend my last few days in New South Wales. So that is where I'm going to be taking you on this video. If you can't see, my jacket is very, very bright. I actually picked this up just from the YHA hostel reception area yesterday. They have this clothing rack where you can put clothes if you don't want them anymore, because you know sometimes you're backpacking and you'll be buying clothes along the way and then you'll realize that some of your clothes you don't want anymore. It happens. Anyway, they have a rack where you can put those clothes. And of course there's people like me who rummage through those racks and see if there's anything that I want from them, because that's the whole idea, is that it's like a clothing exchange of sorts. And anyway, the weather for the Blue Mountains looks pretty miserable and horrific over the next few days, so I was quite keen to get myself a proper little hiking raincoat, because I only have like one of these big ponchos, and I found this, like a neon yellowy, almost green anorak, and I actually really like it. It's Calvin Klein. We had a look online and it's worth about $100. What a find, in perfect condition as well. So I'm going to be looking like an absolute traffic cone for the next 48 hours, but I am okay with that. Some of the team have already gone to pick, it's not a camper van, but it's like a juicy 8-seater car. They've gone to pick that up from further south in the city, and then they're going to pick all of us up, and then we are going to be heading on our way. But before we continue, I'd like to introduce the sponsors of today's video, Surfshark. Surfshark are a VPN, which stands for Virtual Private Network. A VPN basically makes your internet connection private, and this in itself has a whole bunch of benefits that you may not be aware of. Firstly, it allows you to browse privately by encrypting your internet activity so no one can track or steal your data. You can also protect your data and privacy whilst using Wi-Fi networks you don't trust, like in an airport for example. Did you know that by connecting to the airport's public Wi-Fi, your device is at risk of being hacked? When you switch Surfshark on, it acts like a virtual shield on your connection, so you can continue using the airport free Wi-Fi without the risk of being hacked. And when you are in foreign countries, Surfshark really comes into its own, as you can keep your digital freedom while travelling to internet restricted countries. You can access any material that may be blocked or censored in that country with literally just the click of a button. You can switch your virtual location to pretty much anywhere in the world. Surfshark are giving you guys 83% off plus an extra 3 months for free when you use my code backpacking or using the link in the description. Wow, look at her! So green and purple. I've always known about juicy cars, but I've never actually travelled in one. But they really are quite the sight, aren't they? I'm just holding back here because it is raining, and I think this is going to be the theme of the next few days. Just constant rain. Hello, we have made it to Katoomba in the Blue Mountains. It seems like we got here immediately. It's actually been about 4 hours since I last spoke to you. We spent quite a long time in a shopping mall called Maryland's getting provisions. But anyway, we've arrived at the hostel in Katoomba. It's the YHA Blue Mountains hostel. And apparently the reception is closed right now, so we can't check in and it's raining. Oh no, hopefully we can get hold of them. Okay, so the Brits have got our own room. It's a 5-person dorm. It's quite cute. I'm going to be on the little single bed. And then there's another, because I'm single now. We are all single. I'm getting real like north of England vibes here. As if we're like in the Lake District or something.
Which is not a good thing.
Yeah, I mean the rain is very north of England. It's 4 o'clock, so we've got like 2.5 to 3 hours left of sunlight. So we're going to go somewhere very close by and just do some short walks. The weather is literally just going to be like this the entire time for the next 48 hours that we're in the Blue Mountains, so we really can't wait for the weather. We're just wearing waterproofs and going to be doing the hikes in the rain because we can't plan the weather, unfortunately. And it's just been raining pretty solidly for like a week straight now in Sydney. It's either a 4-minute drive or it could have been a 22-minute walk to Echo Point Falls, and obviously because of this weather that is going to be a drive. Oh no, the weather, we can't see anything! Oh dear, this is gonna be just an interesting trip. So here we go, gonna do the Three Sisters walk. It's a 20-minute return, just 400 metres from the Echo Point where we parked. Off we go! Wait, do we have to go down here? I heard something online about the fact that you can go in the Three Sisters. It actually looks kind of mad. Yeah. And I think what we can do is we can go inside there. I think we go down here for it. Okay, this is Backpacking Bananas reporting live from inside one of the Three Sisters in the Blue Mountains. Woo! It's actually mad. I know we can't see much, but that makes it almost a bit more freaky because you just can't see the bottom. Like you can see something far away, but then that's not even the bottom, so you just can only imagine how far up we really are. And luckily it's not absolutely pouring it down, so it could be worse. Okay, so we're making a big group dinner tonight. We stopped at like the Maryland's shopping centre on the way here, which had like all the supermarkets, and I am head chef, and then we've got sous chef Anna over here making my famous spinach and mascarpone tagliatelle, which is actually a Jamie Oliver recipe, but I haven't told them all that yet. Yes, look at it go! That is a spinach and mascarpone for 8 people. Has anyone tasted it yet? Because I haven't. Does it taste good? Are you sure? Ah, thank you, Christy. Good morning from another misty day in the Blue Mountains. Morning. Oh, literally couldn't have chosen worse days to be here, but such is life. We wanted to visit the caves today, but apparently they're only open on weekends / summer holidays or kids holidays, so we've had to say goodbye to that idea. There is an activity you can do which is about $200, which is not in many of our budgets, and so we're not going to do that. But the guy on reception has recommended a really nice canyon walk, so we're going to do that. We don't really know the extent of it, but Anna and I are just walking through the town looking for coffee. So we didn't want the instant one in the hostel.
Nasty.
It's nasty. We're gonna find a nice coffee in the town. Oh, that's open. Should we go here? It's got 5 stars on Google Maps. I already looked. Oh wow. It's hot. It's good though. All right, let's go back to the hostel. Get ready for a very wet walk.
This is average coffee.
So Anna here has a solo bum bag. What have you got in there today, Anna?
We have many things. We have yogurt, some ibuprofen, and some lip balm, 2 headphones, some tissues, all in the front. In there. Oh, we've got to open it.
An entire sandwich.
A GoPro.
Yeah.
Pack this up.
Oh no.
A snack pack. A nectarine. And in the back we have some pieces of paper, 2 masks, and a portable charger.
Wow!
And I've got my little first aid bit in this bit as well, which is always in there. Got some plasters.
This is absolutely inspiring.
Some earplugs, some antihistamines, a paracetamol.
Wow. This bag is amazing.
Who made this wonderful bag?
That was me! Available on backpackingsailor.shop. So the first stop is Govetts Leap Lookout. So we're taking both the cars to Govetts Leap and then dropping one car there. Everyone's hopping in the other car, driving to Neates Glen, and then we're going to be walking from one of those to the other.
It's going to be
yeah, and then we'll each pick up the other car. Starting off with the Grand Canyon walking track. Has anyone been to the actual Grand Canyon?
I have not, actually.
No. All right, well,
That's the North American one here.
this will be our first Grand Canyon experience, even if it's the Australian Grand Canyon. It's literally just started raining. Oh boy. But when we were looking at a little lookout earlier, it did look like it wasn't so misty. So even though it's raining, we might have some views. Now that would be exciting, wouldn't it?
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun.
Do you see that? It's the sun! We never thought we'd see it. About to go in a cave. Oi! A tunnel. A natural tunnel. I'm just hoping that... It's like raining in that tunnel.
Call us crazy, but things are finally right.
I can hear the sound of a waterfall.
The future is bright.
The walk literally goes behind the waterfall.
You and I, we got it.
I bet you it's much bigger now because it's been raining a lot as well.
Even in the hard times, I can weather any storm. Before we sleep.
So cool fact about the rainforest, it's over 1 million years old.
Wow! Thank you for that, India. I don't know if you can see all of this water just dropping down here.
Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through.
Oh!
Do what we can do.
Phew. These stepping stones are a little less wet than the other ones. So beautiful here.
Found what we're looking for in life.
I think this is genuinely one of the most stunning forests I've ever seen. This is like a fairy tale.
You and I, the future.
Oh, now we can see why it's called the Grand Canyon. We've walked up quite a lot of steps to get here, but we're almost at Evans Lookout, which is like one of our checkpoints. I'm ahead of the others, but I made it to Evans Lookout.
Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Oh, it looks incredible though. I'm glad we're doing this today, where the mist has gone now. How lucky are we? Like, don't even care that there's not much sun and that there's been rain, because there's no mist, and so we have a view. I feel like we need to go back to Three Sisters after this, just so we can see that with a view as well.
Right.
You.
With you and I, the future is bright.
Okay, so Evans Lookout car park is here, and now we are going to do the cliff tops track to Govetts Leap car park, because that's where one of our cars originally parked. So that's 1.5 hours one way. Not too bad in this direction. Here we have a vlogger.
Oh, here we have another vlogger.
And our adventuring YouTube channel coming in 2026.
See them.
See them. And in the distance you can see a beautiful waterfall. That is very far down. Goodness me.
Even in the hard time. You and I can weather any storm.
We made it!
We couldn't see
Yay!
this view, could we?
We're back to the Glovetts, what's it called?
Glovetts?
Glovetts?
I don't even know.
Glovetts, car park. Here is our juicy van. And we did it! Ending the Apple Watch. That took us exactly 4 hours. 4 hours, pretty much on the dot. We went 9.08 kilometers, burnt 801 active calories. Elevation gained 427 meters, pretty good effort. The average temperature was 15 degrees and a bit rainy on and off. Nice effort,
Was it only
everyone.
15 degrees? It felt a lot warmer.
Mine says
Yeah.
712.
So that was the Grand Canyon walk, which was 6 kilometers and took us 3 hours, and then the cliff top walk, which was 3 kilometers and took us 1 hour. Well done, girls. Woohoo! Here we go. Are you about to drink straight from the wine bottle?
Yes. It's been a stressful evening.
Yes, yes. Oh, but you've done well. So the girls have made sausages and mash and baked beans. Absolutely stunning. It was then sadly time to say goodbye to the gang after an incredible couple of days in the Blue Mountains despite the weather. And you know, sometimes rain isn't all that bad. I think the mist was actually worse than the rain for the conditions. The road trip doesn't normally actually end here, so the gang were off to explore the Central Coast area after this, but unfortunately I already had a flight booked to my next destination in Australia, and so this is where I said goodbye to them and made my way to Sydney Airport to catch a flight to Western Australia. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I thought the Blue Mountains were just incredible, and I would highly recommend giving them a visit if you are in the Sydney area. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to see the rest of my journey through Australia and beyond, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!